Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Well, we couldn't ask for a better way to start off the new work week in western Wisconsin. As expected, we had bright sunshine out there and those temperatures rising up into the 70s area-wide. The good news here is this weather is going to last into this evening, which is great for those of you heading out to Carson Park as the Eau Claire Express do battle the Waterloo Bucks. That first pitch at 6:35 this evening. And like I mentioned, we're going to have sunny skies out there and those temperatures slowly falling back down into the low 70s. As we take a live look from our Nicolay Bank Chippewa Falls Skycam, this is from the Northern Wisconsin State Fairgrounds. We have nothing but blue skies. Our current temperature there, 72 degrees, a light wind, mostly from the northeast at around 5 miles per hour, and the air is rather dry. Our dew point right now setting into the upper 40s. Now here locally and across the upper Midwest, we have a lot of 60s and 70s, but it does turn quite summer-like over across the Great Plains, where we do have those temperatures widespread into the 80s. And don't worry, for those of you that have been waiting for that weather, it's going to be heading our way later this week. In fact, I do want to draw your attention to the second half of June, and especially as we approach astronomical summer. Here's our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. This is for June 16th through the 20th, so late this weekend into next week, and you'll notice we have really good chances of above average temperatures as we are consistently going to stay into the 80s, and I think by the start of next week, some of us will have the chance to see our first 90-degree temperatures of the year. Now, as we do check out satellite and radar, we have a broad area of high pressure. That's what's kept us with all that sunshine throughout the day. This is going to be drifting away to the east, and our focus for later tonight through tomorrow is going to be this series of fronts that we'll be working in. Notice all the rain and some thunderstorms associated with it, and that's what we are tracking for your Tuesday. But for tonight, we do stay largely mostly clear. I do think we'll have some clouds increasing by later on in the overnight hours, and by around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I think we're going to have a band of showers on the doorstep of our far western counties that will slide through the area during the morning hours. By the afternoon, we could actually have some sunshine, and that's going to lead to some increasing instability. Therefore, we could have a few scattered showers and thunderstorms redeveloping as that front fully pushes through. I think there could be an isolated strong to severe storm, but overall, the severe threat looks to be greatest west of the river. By tomorrow night, we do dry things out again, but by Wednesday, here we go with another front working in, and that's going to produce scattered showers and thunderstorms by later on in the day. In fact, some of these will have the chance to become strong to severe. As it looks right now, I think Wednesday afternoon and evening holds our greatest threat of severe weather. And with that said, the Storm Prediction Center has actually already put much of the area in a level 2 out of 5 slight risk for severe weather. Main threats right now look to be large hail, damaging winds, and heavy rainfall, but there certainly could be a few tornadoes. We're going to keep a very close eye on that. Needless to say, I think Wednesday is going to be a day to stay weather aware and have those ways to receive those alerts. We'll give you the first alert to any of those updates as we get them. For tonight, we do drop off to a low of 48 degrees. Tomorrow, we rise up to a high in the mid-70s. That is going to come with a breezy south wind at 8 to 15 miles per hour. By Wednesday, check out our high there, 86 degrees. We're going to continue with the low 80s through week's end. And by Saturday, we do cool things off a little bit more, an increased chance of showers there before it gets quite toasty, to say the least, Judy. Highs into the upper 80s, and that's going to come with quite a bit of mugginess. Those dew points well into the 60s, even 70s for some areas.
Lots of things to keep track of this week.
Yes, it seems all of a sudden with our chief being gone, it turns active for me. Well,
Wouldn't you know?
Yeah, who knew?
All right, thanks, Derek. The latest entertainment news is up next. We'll be right back.